O. O'clock. The way that you say what the hour is when telling the time. I go to bed at 7 o'clock. Oak. Noun. A large tree that produces acorns. Or. Noun. A long paddle used to row a boat. Obey. Verb. To do what someone tells you to do. We have trained our dog to obey us when we tell her to sit. Object. Noun. A thing. Books, chairs, cups, and desks are all objects. Ocean. Noun. 1. The sea. 2. A very large sea. The Atlantic Ocean. October. Noun. The 10th month of the year after September and before November. Octopus. Noun. Plural octopuses. A sea creature with 8 legs. Odd. Adjective. 1. Strange. Weird. 2. Not matching. Spare. An odd sock. 3. Of various kinds. Odd jobs. 4. That does not divide exactly by 2. 1, 3, and 5 are odd numbers. Of. 1. From the whole of a thing. A piece of bread. 2. Containing. A collection of books. 3. Belonging to. The home of the pop star. 4. About. To do with. News of the wedding. Off. 1. No longer on. My buttons come off. 2. Away from a place or position. The sieve ran off. 3. Not working or in use. The lights were off. Offer. Verb. 1. To hold out something for someone to take. He offered me a chocolate. 2. To be willing to do something for someone. We offered to wash up. 3. To suggest the price that you would pay for something. I'll offer good price for the car. Office. Noun. 1. A place of business where people work at desks. 2. A government department. The office of fair trading. Often. Many times. We often go to the park after school if the weather is warm. Oil. Noun. A thick liquid used as a fuel to make machines run more easily or for cooking with. Old. Adjective. 1. Not new or young. My grandfather says that he is old. 2. Used when referring to the age of someone or something. The car is 3 years old. On. 1. On top of. The jug is on the shelf. 2. By or near. The shop on the corner. 3. About. To do with. The lesson on safety in the home. 4. Attached to. The picture on the wall. 5. Working. In use. Is the oven on? Once. 1. One time only. I only ever tried smoking once. 2. One time in a period of time. I buy sweets once a week. 3. Some time ago. Once there were fields where now there are houses. 4. At once. Immediately. 1. The number 1. 2. Oneself. A single person or thing. Any person. Oneself. C1. To behave oneself. Onion. Noun. A round white vegetable that has a strong taste and smell and a brown papery skin that you peel off. Only 1. No one or nothing else. I'm the only one who can control the dog. 2. No more than. Only 3 minutes before the bell. 3. But I want to go. Only I can't. Onto. To a position on. Open. Verb. 1. To remove a cover from something. 2. To be ready for business. Open. Adjective. 1. Not shut. An open box. 2. Not closed in. In the open air. 3. Not covered over. An open top car. 4. Spread out. Open hands. Operation. Noun. Treatment for patient by cutting their body open to take away, replace, or mend a damaged or diseased part. Opposite. 1. As different as possible, furthest away from. 2. Facing. Or. Used to show that there is a choice between alternatives. Orange. Noun. 1. A sweet, juicy, round fruit that you peel to eat. 2. A drink made from or tasting like oranges. Orange. Adjective. The color of oranges between red and yellow. Orchard. Noun. A field where fruit trees grow. Orchestra. Noun. A group of musicians playing different instruments together. Order. Noun. 1. A command. Orders must be obeyed. 2. The way things are arranged. The dictionary is in alphabetical order. 3. Tidiness. Put your desk in order. 4. A request to provide something. May I take your order for lunch? 5. Right behavior. The police restored law and order. Order. Verb. 1. To tell people what to do. 2. To ask to be provided with something. Ordinary. Adjective. Not unusual, normal. He wore his ordinary clothes to his brother's party. Organ. Noun. A large musical instrument usually found in churches. Its long metal pipes make different sounds when air passes through them. Did you know? Octopus. The octopus is a soft-bodied mollusk that lives in the sea. They are said to be the most intelligent invertebrate animals with no backbone. They have 8 tentacles which they use to pull their victims, such as crabs and shellfish, towards their mouths. Did you know? Orchestra. In ancient Greece, the word orchestra was used to describe the semicircular space at the front of a stage in a theater. This space was where the chorus sang and danced. The Greek word orchestai, meaning to dance. English took over the word from Greek via Latin. It was not until the 18th century that the word was used to describe the part of the theater where the musicians played and the group of musicians themselves. Ostrich. Noun. A large African bird with long legs and a long neck that is unable to fly. Other. Different from the ones that you have just mentioned. Otter. Noun. An animal with thick fur that eats fish and is good at swimming. Our. Belonging to us. Ourselves. See we. We saw ourselves on the video. Out. 1. Away from. Not in. Out of the bath. 2. Not at home. My parents are out. 3. No longer in a game. The captain was out. 4. Not lit. The fire is out. Outdoors. Outside. In the open air. Outside 1. In a position furthest from the middle. 2. Not inside the building. Ought. Verb. To be the right thing to do. You ought to go to the doctor. Oval. Adjective. Egg-shaped. Oven. Noun. A cooker that you use to roast or bake food. Over 1. Above. Covering. A mist lay over the fields. 2. On or to the other side of. Over the road. 3. Finished. At the end. The holidays are over. 4. Downwards from an upright position. The toddler fell over. Verb. Owing. Owed. 1. To have to pay. I owe my mom £5. 2. To be thankful for something someone else has done. They owed their lives to the courage of the lifeboat crew. Owl. Noun. bird of prey that hunts at night. Own. 1. Belonging to you and to no one else. 2. On your own, alone, by yourself. Own. Verb. To have, to possess. I own a car. Ox. Noun. Plural oxen. A bull that is used in some countries for pulling carts, plows, etc. Oxygen. Noun. A colorless, tasteless gas that makes up about a fifth of the Earth's atmosphere. All life on Earth needs oxygen to live. Oyster. Noun. An edible sea creature that lives inside 2 shells. Some oysters produce a pearl inside their shells. Ozone. Noun. A gas that is a form of oxygen but has 3 atoms instead of 2. Did you know? Ostrich. A person who does not accept facts or reality is sometimes likened to an ostrich. This comes from the popular belief that ostriches, when chased, bury their heads in the sand. They think that if they cannot see anything, then they themselves cannot be seen by their pursuers.